much all of us could use some refinement on the bow's path. It's very tricky to tell whether you're bowing straight when you're looking at it yourself and you can't feel that it's straight, because what feels straight to us is the actual circular motion that we're trying to avoid. So we're going to do Over the Hills, which is a bow's path exercise. We start at the frog and travel to the tip and land at the tip without bouncing and go back to the frog. Now, one way to make sure this is straight, and it may not look straight on camera because of the angle of the lens, but I assure you this is straight. One thing to make sure it goes straight is to track the bow screw just out of the corner of your mind. Make sure the bow screw is traveling in a straight line. Somehow if we narrow it down to the screw, we can figure it out. Whereas if we're thinking about the entire bow, that gets trickier. So there we go, and there we go. And cellos can do this too. It's still a good exercise, even though the bow's path is so much easier on cellos. All right, let's give it a whirl. As you do this exercise, think about your pinky, feel it straighten, and then feel it curve as you return to the frog. Make sure your index finger, your pointer finger, doesn't go down onto the knuckle but stays in that middle section of the finger, that middle phalanx, if you want a fancy word. You'll want to do this on all strings. Go over the hills, since that's the name of the exercise. Go over big hills. Don't try to keep your bow close to the strings. It's much easier for some reason to make large motions and go up into the air before landing at the frog or the tip. See if you can bounce less than I do when you land. Very good.